His game garnered attention nationally while playing in that high school. He got featured in Slam magazine in the early 2000s, and after he had that spotlight, as they say, it was a wrap. First round draft pick in the NBA and has been going full steam ever since. I'm not going to sit up here and break down his stats because he just keeps on breaking records. There is no ceiling as far as he's concerned. He just keeps on staying in motion. The reason why I'm choosing him as a spotlight today, because he's definitely not forgot about where he's come from. So as driven and focused as he is, I think he realized he has a purpose. He generally wants to change the way things are in this world and do everything within his power to, contribute to the human condition and especially his people's condition, because he did not grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth. And I think he wants to, if he can do it, if he can help it, that no one else will, endure what he endured growing up. So, and then another thing I admire about him is he's always, in protest. Being in the NBA, could stand to lose everything, but has always, protested wearing the T-shirts every time we have a social woe in the black community. He's right there on the spot. He calls out the powers to be in press conferences. He spoke on Breonna Taylor. He spoke on George Floyd. He spoke on when Colin Kaepernick was going through his thing. Much as he's accomplished, he hasn't let his success go to his head, and still tries to maintain being a genuine, down-to-earth human being. I'm pretty sure, we all feel ourselves from time to time. So I definitely think he feels himself a lot, but he brings it back into focus and concentrates on things that are important, trying to raise his son to be honorable young men. And he also gives back. He does quite a bit of giving back. He started the LeBron James Foundation, which really just focuses on, the family structure. He provides resources to help children learn at the highest capacity. They can learn, everything from school supplies to nutrition. Also, making sure they have adequate housing. So he helps with the parents as well, transportation, jobs, job training, and, providing a platform to where they can end up helping themselves and ultimately become homeowners instead of renters. Got his own village of, low-income housing, affordable housing, excuse me. I don't think that's PC to say low income, affordable housing. So, but nevertheless, he hasn't let his success go to his head. Another thing I like about, LeBron, he just got this, he's retained his, youthful exuberance. He's still tapped in with 5-year-old him. He loves having a good time. He's always smiling. He ain't afraid to let himself go, trying to be cool and save face. He's got over 30. He's got at least over 10 movie titles, and the majority of them has been cartoon voiceovers. So it's safe to assume that he likes animated cartoons. So he's like tapped in with 5-year-old him. Which, by the way, I think is great to maintain your mental health, to stay in contact with your inner child. Yeah, that's just basically what I respect about the man. His game is impeccable. Like, it's debatable. Like, it's an open debate. Like, who's better, LeBron or MJ in his prime? Like, yeah, I like LeBron, but he's never going to get that stand. I don't think he would even place himself over Jordan. But his spirit of giving back, that's what I like over Jordan, because, you know, there's no documentation that Jordan ever did the work. I mean, we had things in the community. Not that that's a bad thing, that's actually a good thing. Like, that's actually a good thing to be like, if you don't care, you know what I'm saying, to like just let it be known you don't care. Like, that's not your bad. But don't like fake care, like act like you're activist and just really kind of don't care, just there for the tax write-offs and the cameras. That's the worst. That's the worst type of human being you could ever be, is just somebody who don't care, front like you care. But I digress. Another thing, he doesn't take himself too seriously. Obviously, he got a good sense of humor. Like, his big go-to thing to bag on is his hairline. Like, people go straight, like all kinds of hairline jokes. He keeps it, he keeps it in stride, good humor, takes it on the chin. Like, he's never ever shown signs that that's ever got to him. And it shouldn't, because like half the people cracking them hairline jokes, they got some jacked up hairlines they damn self. And, broke is what. So, all them little comments from the peanut gallery is not affecting his bank flow. So I don't even know why people like doing that. Like, worry about your own hairline. But anyway, so it's always, an honor and a pleasure to hear about anything he's doing. He's accomplished so much to be so young. I have a hard time believing he's just barely over 30, but he's lived he's lived life. He's lived a whole lot of life. And he's inspiring other people to do the same. Really trying to help the human condition here on this planet. An asset to humanity. Definitely a beacon to his own people. And I hope he continues to stay humble, to not forget where he came from, and to keep, giving back where he can give back and helping where he can help out. And never lose that spirit, and never just, turn his back on his people or his community or just anyone in need, and keep that humble spirit that he has. Well, I don't like that word humble, because humble means like, I don't know, kind of diminishes it. I mean, well, I think a better word for humble would be, what's a better word for humble? Earnest. Yeah, he's got this real earnest demeanor about himself. And I hope he continues to keep that earnest demeanor and continues to, help out where he can help out and live in his purpose. Because I think he realized he has a purpose, and I think he's living his purpose out. And we're so lucky to have him, and he should always be, praised and admonished at all times because he's done so much in such a little bit amount of time. He has inspired so many, generations in such a short amount of time that he's been playing in the NBA. So clap it up for the chosen one, the King, LB to the J. All right, family. We moving. Okay. So, second to the lastly, third to the lastly. Next section is the health and wellness tip. And the reason why I started doing health and wellness tip is to basically inspire and promote the healthy, active, fit lifestyle, especially with this thing going on outside that is putting our brothers and sisters in the hospital and dying, whether you believe it's real, whether you believe it's psychosomatic. It's definitely something. Because definitely people are getting ill and have lost their lives, and now all of a sudden they're just saying it's not a threat no more. But anyway, I'm not going to get to the politics of it, but I just wanted to come up with a section to do everything within my power to help us stay ahead of that curve. It's not, and it's just other airborne pathogens and diseases that one can contract, because if you become ill from something and go to that man's hospital, first thing they're going to say is you got that thing. And then after it registers in your subconscious that you got that thing, then, the symptoms for it is going to manifest. So I want to just promote a healthy, active, fit lifestyle, come up with tips that you can stay physically and mentally healthy to sustain your body and mind and keep your immune system fortified, because stress weakens your immune system, anxiety weakens your immune system, and pressure weakens your immune system. And we want to stay strong and active and healthy and virile to, overcome anything that comes our way. So having said that, health and wellness tips is usually the health benefits of a fruit, plant, herb, or some type of mental or physical exercise you can do to, improve your health. And then something I'm going to start doing, I'm going to drop this little disclaimer. I am not a physician. I am not an herbalist. I am, however, someone that does live an active, healthy, fit lifestyle. So I just wanted to put out there, I'm not an expert, so don't take my advice that I give as the gospel. But I do know a lot of stuff. And I can tell you this for sure, everything that I discuss on here, I have incorporated into my own life to some small capacity, some small degree. I've been meat-free for about 5 years now. And I'm not one of those that would just try to interject it every conversation I have. Oh, I don't eat meat. I don't judge people that do eat meat. But all I know is ever since I stopped eating meat, ever since I've been practicing, mindful breathing, meditation techniques, pursuing the active, healthy, fit lifestyle, I've been active, healthy, and fit. I haven't had any type of physical or mental discomfort since then. So that's something I want to pass along